When it comes to large figures from SH Figuarts, I have to say not a single one of them has disappointed me. Brawly, Android 16, and Nappa are probably the best the series has to offer, and when I heard that Majin-buu was going to be released, I pre-ordered it right away. After receiving him in the mail, I noticed this has got to be one of the biggest figures Figuarts has produced, and this box is humongous. Was he worth the wait? Let's find out in this toy review of Majin-buu from SH Figuarts. If you've been a long-time viewer here on my channel, you know that I start with the negatives, so let's talk about it. The one thing that stands out for me is that his upper leg joints kind of ruins his overall look, and it is very obvious he has joints here. All his other joints are nicely hidden until you look at him up close, but these joints are just a little much for my taste. Besides that small negative, I gotta say this figure is quite impressive. He has an overall matte finish and everything is painted beautifully on him with his yellow boots, shaded white pants, pink skin, black and gold lining vest, and purple cape. To my surprise, he is actually quite light and not as heavy as I thought he would be, and he weighs about 12 ounces. When it comes to what stands out about him, I really like how Figuarts shaded his pants and makes Majin-buu look more dynamic and looks good under any light. Overall, I love this figure and his paint and detail is very spot on. When it comes to scale, he stands at about 7.5 inches tall, and here he is next to Android 16, Nappa, Brawly, Goku, Vegeta, Figma Link, and a Marvel Legends Captain America. As you can see, he scales well with other action figures from different companies. Looking at articulation, he has an up and down at the toe, ball joint ankle, bend at the knee, rotation at the thigh, 3 joints at the upper leg, limited rotation at the waist, butterfly shoulder joints with an extra ball joint, bicep swivel, double jointed bend at the elbow, ball jointed wrist, ball jointed neck, and 3 points at the 3 sections of his cape, giving him at about 31 points of articulation, which is really good for a figure of this size, and he poses surprisingly well. Four extra hands, 2 extra faces for 3 faces total, chocolate bar, and detachable 3-part cape is what you get with this figure. First, let's look at his cape. The cape is an acquired taste. I honestly think it should have been a cloth cape with a posable inner wire, but that's just my personal taste. The reason I am torn with this cape is because it looks weird when the cape is spread, and doesn't look like a one-piece cape as it should be. Also, it isn't as movable as I would like it. Regardless of the function, I do like the way it looks on him when it is down like so. Next is his faces. You get his neutral happy face, sticking out tongue face, and a grinning face. All these faces are well done and represent the character well. I wish he came with a head that had a transforming beam effect to transform characters into a chocolate bar. Maybe a company like Demoniacal Fit will make one. I guess we will see. But as of now, this figure has no effect pieces. Speaking of the chocolate bar, let's look at the one that comes with him. The bar is a white outer wrapper, foil on the inside wrapper, and a Hershey's bar on the inside. The bar can be held by each of these hands as you can see here and looks awesome. Lastly, I love the extra hands as you can do a variety of poses. In conclusion, Figuarts has made an excellent rendition of Majin-buu, and despite my small complaints, they can easily be overlooked, and I love this figure, and it looks so good. Therefore, he is an easy buy. Thanks for watching, don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe, and have a good one.
Hey you! Thanks for watching. Rate, comment, and subscribe. Where? Right here, not there, right here. You. And thanks for watching. So, rate, comment, and subscribe. Right here, right there, right here.